What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 559. I cannot believe we are nearing 600 episodes. That's a good chunk of my life right there. But indeed, we are here for NGW Checkpoint. Connecticut still coming off this dastardly cold that has wrecked your boy as of late. But CMV gonna get back on track starting next week, sticking to the schedule, so do not worry. And what a card, as always, massive, as evident by how we are getting things underway. The in-ring debut, guys, of Seven Lee, as he takes on the catalyst of NGW, the spark plug of NGW, and the future, in his own words, of NGW, Dante Tatum. On a night where we have 3 championship matches and a blockbuster champion versus champion main event when the prodigy Anthony Hunt challenges the British Bulldozer TZ Mass for the NGW title. This match right here coming our way after Dante Tatum, frustrated being left off the previous 2 NGW special events, first Departure and then more recently Checkpoint Chicago. He issued an open challenge on Twitter, to which the most recent signee to NGW, Seven Lee, accepted. Seven Lee got a little bit of a preview of what he's to expect here earlier this week on NGW TV when he was ringside for Dante Tatum's victory over the debuting Danger Cat. Seven Lee afterwards on Twitter said he wasn't all that impressed with Dante Tatum's abilities up close. Well, now he's going to get first-hand knowledge exactly what the Catalyst is packing. Open weight Bateman, shake my head. But here is our real first look at Seven Lee. Of course, his sister 11 trailing behind. She's going to be ringside here. Dante Tatum going to have eyes in the back of his head. Here in Connecticut, where the next time NGW, guys, comes to pay-per-view in 4 weeks for Fast Track, an event where 20 NGW superstars are going to compete in an over-the-top rope battle royal where the winner earns a contract to the main roster, either Fusion or Genesis, their choice, and a mid-card title shot in their debut. A matchup I'm sure both of these gentlemen are going to want to participate in. Dante Tatum has finally made it to the big stage at NGW. Will he live up to his own hype, though? The man who's only ever been defeated once in his NGW tenure. So here we go. The show begins. Seven Lee debuts against Dante Tatum. Referee Poe officiating. Let's get it on. Slowly approach each other in the middle of the ring. Going to be Seven who throws out a kick. Dante makes him pay for it with an elbow to the knee. Oh, an elbow tie up. Feeling each other out. Seven with a side headlock takedown. Now in control. The grounded position here. Tatum escapes with a head scissors. Definitely going to be the more, well, I can't really say that definitively because we've never seen Seven Lee in action before. There's not much I can tell you about this superstar. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what he's all about. But I'd imagine Dante, as he does in most of his matches, will enjoy the athletic advantage. Continuing to try, jog for control. Oh, look at that. A quick response from Dante with that sit-out face buster, a bangarang, if you will. 7 Lee tries to go for a clothesline. Dante was ready for him. Drop toe hold, hangs him up to dry. 619. We are a long way from San Diego, but dialing it up. 7 Lee recuperates. Irish whip to the corner. Drop kick to the lower back. Tatum reeling, and 7's going to stay on top of him. Just chucks him to the outside. And 7 going to show us right off the bat that he enjoys some theatrics. The showman mocking Tatum to get back into the ring, which Tatum does, but, well, it was a clever trap. Walked right into that vertical suplex. Tries for a belly-to-belly headbutt, though, from the spark plug into a front headlock. Escapes, though. Chop to the arm. Irish whip. Tatum rebounds. Drop down. Leapfrog. And goes for that arm again, but gets a forearm smash. Clothesline. Kip up. We all know what Dante Tatum is going to be building up to, that vicious enziguri out of the corner of his. Stomp to the knees into a pin. 11, the sister of 7, continuing to watch from ringside as Tatum goes to the high rank district. Maybe looking for that. Yep. No, double boot stomp. I thought perhaps he was thinking about the lowdown. Look at 7 using the ring expertly. Bashing Dante Tatum. I think I counted a good 11 times there. Catches the kick to the midsection. Counter for counter. 7 Lee with an Irish whip to the corner. Charges. Tries for a back elbow. Tatum's having none of it, neither here nor there. Look at Tatum go, though. Throws the legs through the ropes and a kick to the chest from the apron. Now what is he thinking here? Wasting too much time, calculating his next move. That punch just seemed to agitate Mr. Lee. Enziguri of his own. Going to take this fight ringside, where both these superstars have to the count of 10. This is actually the last ever show where that rule will apply, because starting next week, starting tomorrow night on Fusion, the count out will officially go up to 20. One of the new rules being instituted here in CMV, coupled with the rope break rule, which is that rope breaks will only apply going forward if a superstar physically has their hand or foot on a rope. No automatic rope breaks going forward as 7 Lee gets busted wide open off that knee, but I have never seen something like that before. Kind of a pendulum backbreaker setup, but then turned it into a face buster. We are indeed in Connecticut for Checkpoint. Body scissors being applied. Trying to work that midsection and make sure that Tatum's having some trouble breathing. Wearing him down slowly but surely. Jawbreaker. Dante Tatum's not done just yet. Gonna suck the air right up out of 7 Lee with that knee to the midsection. Hurricane Rana follows it up. Dante Tatum's feeling it, feeding off the energy of this ruckus crowd. Forearm smash. Back elbow. Irish whip now into the corner. Counters though. Moves out of the way. 7 Lee taking his own bump face first off the top turnbuckle. Dante goes low. 7's ready for him. Bending that arm over the knee. Oh, and an elbow right to the shoulder. 7, what's he going for? Grabs the hand. Punch to the midsection. And again, a third time, 11 cringing at the sight of her brother. Oh, I think Dante just went for his signature sunset flip powerbomb. 7 Lee countered. Dante still able to maintain control though. And now it's 7 who just gets chucked out of the ring. Hey, this time next month, if Dante does that to 7 Lee, he'll be eliminated from the Fast Track Battle Royal. I think Dante Tatum trying to maintain, regulate what stamina he has left, so allowing the count to go on. Now, at the count of 4, goes to collect his opponent. Nice head scissors takedown. Watch out for 11, guys. I'm not too sure what she's thinking here. Getting dangerously close. Back into the ring. Dante dodges it, though. 7 coming in after him. A hot. Over the shoulder. What is this? Ooh! Death Valley driver senton. 1, 2, 3, and that'll do it. 7 Lee, guys. Catching Dante Tatum as the 2. We're getting back into the ring with a Death Valley driver senton, and 7 Lee bests the Catalyst in his debut. Great match to open the show, but Dante Tatum maybe underestimating Mr. Lee. Always dangerous when you're getting back into the ring from the outside. Your opponent can just catch you off guard, and that's exactly what happened. Dante Tatum was not ready for that Death Valley driver senton. 7 Lee has arrived to NGW. But if you think that the show stops there, guys, you are dead wrong. Still 6 more blockbuster encounters to come, including this next bout as the Dinosaur Killer, the POV of CMV. Brian Jacobson takes on Jeremy Alexander in a grudge match. Brian Jacobson, no matter the outcome of this here confrontation, going to be cheering on his best friend and tag team partner TZ Mass when the main event comes around. Anthony Hunt challenging the British Bulldozer for his NGW championship. And TZ preparing in the back right now, I'm sure, for the toughest title challenge of his NGW career. But for now, it is Jacobson who looks to pick up a big W and send off that momentum to his co-champion, as they like to say. This feud starting back in Chicago, guys, where Jeremy Alexander was challenging TZ Mass for the NGW championship. Jeremy Alexander got distracted by Brian Jacobson ringside, which allowed for Mass to retain. While Alexander got a bit of revenge earlier this week on NGW TV when Jacobson had a shot at the Rising Star title. Alexander was ringside, made sure there wouldn't be any shenanigans from the Bullies of Virtue, and, well, obviously, Anthony Hunt was able to retain. The POV of CMV, who, along with TZ Mass, had a successful debut on Fusion at the top of this week, knocking off the Sully brothers in tag team action. How will Jacobson fare without TZ Mass in his corner? We have not seen him venture out onto his own as of yet since coming to NGW. His time on Unmatched proved that he could handle himself. But the ruthless Prodigy has an agenda. here tonight in Connecticut, looking to bully the bullies. What up, Hellish guys? Still to come here tonight. Immediately after this, a tag team tornado elimination collision as the House of Hayes, Sonny Octave and Akira, yes, you are hearing that right, takes on the team of Rami Young and Amy Winters. DJ Law does battle with Johnny Columbus, and 3 huge championship matches. The bad blood overflows. Brian Jacobson, Jeremy Alexander. What is this now? These two gonna get into a fight before the match even starts. Whoa, referee Poe catching that unintentional clothesline. Oh, but gets right back to his feet. Poe is a champ. Brian Jacobson, so heated, went for that pre-match clothesline. Poe is just the absolute ledge. And look at these two tearing into each other without a moment to even prepare. Super kick by Baltimore right into a Rings of Saturn submission hold. Can we get a Poe as #1 command here? Oh, nasty clothesline. Stop, misses the head. Jacobson back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, Irish whip off the ropes, drop down. Ooh, and a stiff boot right to the face early on. The Paragon of Virtue hopes that's enough to get him the victory, but alas, it will not be. Double axe handle to the upper back. Now continuing to target that back with a little cheeky, I don't even know what you call that, a hip stomp, a hip smash. Beats me. Brian Jacobson, jab to the jaw. Now off the ropes. I think he went for that drop kick again. Jeremy Baltimore instead with a mini body splash. Jawbreaker creates just a little bit of distance. Double axe handle. Gonna knock the taste right out of JB's mouth. And now the Dinosaur Killer up high. Risk being taken, and it does not pay off. I think he was going for a brain chop. Alexander caught him and turned it into a pendulum backbreaker. How awesome was that? Picked up, going for a vertical suplex. Baltimore stalls, pulls off one of his own. Jacobson writhing in agony into a side headlock. That's it. Baltimore is probably the better wrestler between these two, so Brian's going to want to get this fight off the mat, keep it standing, where Jacobson has a better chance with his strikes. Look at those 18-inch pythons, brother. Just squeezing the side of BJ's head. Just as he escapes. Clothesline takes him back down, now into the corner. Charging. Gets double knees to the upper back. Jacobson's ready for him there. Just tosses him right overhead. With that arm drag, and Baltimore, who has been dominating thus far. Brainbuster down onto the knee. This is, I'm getting flashbacks of Chicago, where Baltimore was absolutely thrashing TZ Mass, and it was only because of Jacobson at ringside that Alexander did not become NGW champion, if you ask me. Tries for maybe a cutter on the outside. That would have been brutal. Jacobson wants nothing to do with that. The Baltimore Barrage arriving in Connecticut tonight. Full throttle. Face breaker. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought that was going to be it right there. Quick night for Brian Jacobson, but the POV of CMV survives for now. He has got to turn this match around. A heavy Irish whip. Gonna ricochet off those turnbuckles in the corner. And now just forearm smashes right across the face. The ruthless prodigy is enjoying picking apart his foe. Kicks to the face. BJ gets cracked open. A little bit of blood pouring out of that gash across his forehead now. Jacobson's going to want to try to wrap this match up, man, if he can even get any serious offense in. Wait! Out of nowhere! The Dinosaur Killer with the Death Valley Driver Senton, and just like that, wow! That is why you do not discount the Paragon of Virtue. Alexander dominating the match. And in a split second, Jacobson hits his patented maneuver to put the match away. Incredible. One little mistake, a timely opening, and Alexander left himself vulnerable to the Death Valley Driver Senton. And while Brian Jacobs is going to be heading to the back to get some stitches, I do believe, but he is also heading to the back victorious. Well, up next, guys, it is a team that I never thought I would see. The House of Hayes. Sonny, Octave, and Akira. Yes, you are hearing that correct, because it was earlier this week on NGW TV. Remember, Rami Young was battling NGW Women's Champion Piper Fox in a non-title match. Sonny Octave was ringside in the corner of Fox, and Rami Young got that epic upset win. But it was what happened after the match that had everybody talking. Sonny Octave blasting Piper Fox in the back of the head with their own women's title, and then laying out Rami Young as well with a code breaker. Out would come the House of Hayes, and all along it's been a ruse. Sonny Octave is a member of the House of Hayes, and she has her first night as a part of the dastardly villainous group. Her and Akira taking on Rami Young and Amy Winters in this tornado tag elimination match. And we know the leader of the House of Hayes, Kelsey Hayes, in our co-main event, a 2 out of 3 falls steel cage match. She tries to reclaim her women's title when she challenges Piper Fox. Sonny Octave had us all fooled, and me included. I'm not saved from this, man. I was a Sonny supporter, but it has all been a lie. Her jealousy of Piper Fox becoming NGW Women's Champion, though, driving her to turning her back on the NGW Universe. The House of Hayes, I'll tell you this much, going to be stronger than ever with Sonny Octave in the ranks. And there she is on the right, the personal bodyguard of Kelsey Hayes, Akira, who won't be able to be ringside for the women's title match later on. Kelsey Hayes going to be all on her own. Absolutely despicable to just see Sunny Octave walking out here like she did nothing wrong, like she's the victim. Sunny Octave and Akira, who have been on opposite sides so many times. It's just like so weird to see them side by side as partners. Blessed Vic for those pennies. Octave soaking in the hate of these fans, feeding off of it. I don't know how anybody could just put on that kind of fake face. But Sunny Octave gonna get her comeuppance, because we've got a hell of an alliance in the form of the ecstatic Rami Young and former two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion Amy Winters, who has her own bone to pick with Akira. It was back in Chicago. Winters debuted as Amber Briggs' personally picked opponent for the bodyguard of Kelsey Hayes, and while Akira ended up getting the win, Amy Winters got a bit of revenge when her and Sunny Octave won that tag team tables match. So I guess you could treat this as kind of a rubber bout in that aspect. But Rami is riding a tidal wave momentum. Her epic win over Joy Justice, and then just a few days ago beating the women's champion clean. There's no doubt Rami has got to have a future, if not straight up women's title match, at least #1 contenders match. And it could be a hell of a night for the Misfits, because Tenra and Joseph Santos later on tonight, we know, will be fighting for the NGW tag team titles. Amy Winters, guys, a legend of ferocity, two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion. And you know, the women, we talked earlier tonight about next month's Fast Track event, where the male superstars of NGW will compete in a 20-man battle royal, but the women going to have their own battle royal, a 10-woman rumble, which will award the winner a very unique opportunity. That's to be revealed in the coming weeks. But the rules of this matchup, pretty simple, guys. All 4 competitors will be active at the same time. You could be eliminated by pinfall or submission. Last team standing gets the victory. The new House of Hayes, Sunny Octave and Akira, against Rami Young and Amy Winters. Referee Poe, excuse me, guys, rings the bell, and Rami, surprisingly enough, goes right after Akira. I thought she'd want to get a piece of Octave right away. You know, Amy Winters had a friendship with Octave too. She's got to feel betrayed. Sunny Octave off the ropes. A little bit of kind of like a mini frog splash there. The House of Hayes in control. Akira has Rami hanging on that middle rope. Oh dear God. What is she planning here? Neck breaker! Oh, and the neck, the upper back of Young. I think I heard the crack of the spine from over here. Amy Winters leapfrogging Octave. Gets it with that back elbow on the third rebound. Oh, look at this! Double submission moment. Rami Young and Amy Winters locking in separate half kettle clutches. That was pretty cool. Oh, brain buster from Akira. Will Rami be eliminated first? No. Immediate kick out, kip up, and gonna knock Akira down to the outside. Have a nice trip CNX fall. Rami Young, not afraid. Oh, ho, ho, ho! To take a risk. I don't even know if that was worthwhile. It was like a reverse code breaker, but the way Rami landed was cringe-inducing. I don't know who got it worse. Sonny Octave, though, foot DDT to the Killer Queen. Man, Rami is a champ for even standing right now. Akira up against the ropes, knee to the midsection, knocks her through those ropes and down to the outside. Next month at Fast Track, won't be able to get an elimination that way. Got to be over the top rope with both feet hitting the outside. Amy Winters rallying in the ring right now. Clothesline, calf kick. Winters is feeling it right now, guys, and Octave is in big trouble, or is she? Well scouted. And look at this! Hammerlock DDT! But there's a double pin. Poe doesn't know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Amy Winters is eliminated. And this now means Rami Young is left to fend for herself against the House of Hayes, and Akira now looks to get her chance to shine. Rami is fighting though. Rami with a pin, but Octave gonna be there trying to bring it up. Oh! Akira's eliminated. The clutch by Rami. Akira's eliminated, and now it's one-on-one. This boss-ass clutch. Sonny Octave eliminated Amy Winters. Rami Young just eliminated Akira. And now, oh, the code breaker, the very maneuver that laid Rami Young out earlier this week on NGW TV is her downfall tonight. Sonny Octave again stands tall. A fast-paced, hard-hitting encounter. But it is the House of Hayes, despite the efforts of Rami Young, who are going to get that victory. Yeah, I don't even know what eliminated Akira. We couldn't really see because it was behind the barricade. But here comes Akira back out. I don't even know if she made it all the way up the ramp. The House of Hayes, guys. The new House of Hayes. Enjoy it while it lasts, girls. And into our final non-title bout of the night. After this, it is all about championship gold. NGW Tag Team titles, Women's Championship, and the NGW Championship. But before we get to that, DJ Law gonna lace up his boots to go to war against Johnny Columbus in a match that, well, goes all the way back to Chicago, where Law made a surprise NGW debut attacking Johnny Columbus, viciously attacking him after his win over Harnage. And we know Law from Unmatched, a former world title contender. Law made a successful debut defeating Willie Sullivan a couple of weeks ago. But now Johnny Columbus is out here for revenge. Will Law regret making Columbus his target to set an example? Will the Silver Bullet go speeding through the chest of his opposition tonight? And a tweet, guys, from the overseer of the NGW Women's Division, Amber Briggs, apparently likes what she sees, says House of Hayes is what this division is all about, domination. DJ Law, it can't be understated how phenomenal of an athlete this man is. So many opportunities he had to become world champion in his time on Unmatched, to have a caliber of superstar like Law here in NGW. Just bolsters the brand's reputation. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with what he did to Columbus back in Chicago, but, well, it's kind of like Amber Briggs just said. Same for the men. Making an impact. Domination is what it's about. Putting your name on the map. Look at all the big names we have watching NGW Checkpoint Connecticut. Harvey Hastings tweets out saying, all my support to Piper Fox tonight, fellow Germans. And a tweet here, guys, from one half of the tag team champs. Brett Curtis, he says, I'm still disgusted that me and Boom have to face the Misfits. We better damn well have a raise. The league would do well not to underestimate the Misfits, guys. That tag team title match is up next. The league have been dominant as hell, that's true, but the Misfits have got that heart. The Silver Bullet, a long way from Ohio, but Johnny Columbus, a long-time CMV superstar. I mean, last season, he competed with some upper echelon talent on Fusion before going on hiatus, returning towards the end of last season here to NGW, and Columbus has been red hot ever since. That win over Harnage last week in Chicago was no easy feat. If he wins this match here, I mean, I'll have to say Columbus is looking good to be next in line for a shot at the NGW title. Same can be said about DJ Law, though. And even a tweet from Bob Luger, guys, who says, there comes a time in every legend's career when he has to hang up his boots. I've got an eye out for a potential successor. So Luger watching the show, scouting out the next generation of CMV superstars, maybe looking to take on a protege. That would be a colossal opportunity for any man on the NGW roster, or woman. And a tweet from Joseph Santos as well says, everyone counts us out. Tonight, we will prove why we're too much for NGW. DJ Law and Johnny Columbus not beating around the bush. The animosity is high between these two superstars. Blocks that strike attempt. DJ Law, running right into that flapjack to the ropes hot shot, or a stun gun. Many names it can go by. Fact of the matter is, it does not feel great. Dropped rope burst on the top rope. Johnny Columbus momentarily dissecting DJ Law limb by limb. Johnny Columbus, head scissors. Elbows getting through clean. DJ Law is feeling the full brunt of Columbus's attack right now. And again, Columbus enjoying a slow, methodical pace. Definitely different from what we've seen tonight in our first 3 matches. 7 Lee debuting successfully with a defeat. With the defeat, I should say, of Dante Tatum. Brian Jacobson besting Jeremy Alexander. We just saw the new House of Hayes put down Rami Young and Amy Winters. Camel clutch there by Columbus. Very well may have resulted in a submission win, but Law got to the ropes. And here is Johnny, guys, again. Just doing as he pleases. No repercussion. Law's got to figure out a way to turn this match around, and quickly. Clothesline, there you go. That's how he does it. And see you bye. Clothesline to the outside. Misses the stomp. Knife edge shot. Ooh, Columbus responds in kind. Back into the ring before the count of 3 by referee Poe. Columbus misses that clothesline. Threw it out there, just hoping it would connect. Woo! Swinging for the fences. That double axe, I think I saw a tooth go flying in the air. Irish whip, rebounds belly to belly, just about threw him out of the ring. I mean, geez Louise, Law. You don't got to try to kill the guy. Single knee backbreaker. DJ Law. You, brother. Double axe handle mania. And a tweet, guys, from Dante Tatum says, tonight wasn't my night. Seven and I both brought it to one another, but he was the better man. I finally made my entrance in Checkpoint. The catalyst isn't done. I'll be back at Fast Track. Well, right now, Johnny Columbus trying to scale to the top rope. Was going way too slow, though. Seeing the effects that this match has taken on both superstars. Another camel clutch. But DJ Law knows his surroundings. Can he get to the bottom rope? Yes, he can. Rope break. Escapes through the legs. The silver bullet. Just for a second stunned. And DJ Law takes him down. DJ Law looks like he's cooking up something in the kitchen. Might be getting too hot for Columbus. Trapped in the corner, flat with that clothesline. Misses the clothesline as Columbus. Another lariat, kip up. Look at Law go. And we have seen this many times before from DJ Law. The three amigos with a bit of a spin. Gonna finish it off with that vertical suplex. Following the back suplex in the German. And Law wastes not a second. We know what he's looking for. The Lawbreaker. But Columbus knew it was coming. Johnny Columbus forearm smash breaks Law's hold on him. Every time he makes a reversal, though, Law is right there to shut him down. Shoulder thrust to the corner. Belly to belly suplex. Snapped over the shoulder. Oh! Columbus! I'm not too sure, but maybe may have just tried to go for his twist of fate, but a sharpshooter, a loose sharpshooter. Columbus doesn't stick around in it for too long. NGW Checkpoint, Connecticut has been red hot all night long. This fight, again, going to be taken ringside, but Law not going to play around with Poe's count. Count of 2, returns to the squared circle. Johnny Columbus had a few precious seconds to recuperate and right back to the outside. A tweet now, guys, from Akira, and she says, this is just the beginning of what fate has set for the women's division. My new friend Sunny Octane solved one of the problems already, and now Kelsey Hayes will kill the Fox. These two rivals just throwing each other all around the ringside area. Hopefully they're listening, though. Count of 4. Using the ring like a tag team partner. DJ Law just dropping Columbus face first on the apron, where all the hardest parts of the ring converge. Steel, wood, hard plastic. Columbus ain't dead yet though. Monstrous clothesline. European uppercut. DJ Law closes the distance with a forearm smash. And now up against the ropes, these clean shots to the ribs getting through. Watch out, Poe. Off the ropes into a drop kick. DJ Law tries for the pin. 1, 2. But only a 2 count. Not a whole lot of pins in this match. You can tell both these guys, even though they don't like each other, respect the other's ability. Wait! Columbus! The recliner! The recliner by Columbus! He rarely ever pulls this out! Only on big occasions like this! But Law pries Columbus off of him. Has the damage been done though? Double leg takedown again. DJ Law going for a scoop slam of some kind. Columbus blocks it, going for a twist of fate. Law keeps being too quick for him though. Drop kick to the lower back. Columbus on spaghetti legs. DJ Law painting a target on that lower back. Off the turnbuckles right into a German suplex. Law's not done either, but Columbus is the silver bullet. It's like every time he turns a corner, Law is right there waiting for him. Belly to belly. Pin. Close 2 count again. No 3 for DJ Law. He's going to have to hit something big to keep down the Ohio native. A long way from home. But his family, his friends cheered him on. He knows if he wins this match, it could mean a future title opportunity. Johnny, silver bullet, but reversed by Law into a dragon suplex, and Columbus out of instinct rolls to the outside so Law can't pin him. And that's not a place he wants to be. DJ Law just throwing him over the barricade. This is not a falls count anywhere match though. Columbus recuperates his back, going flat out that concrete again. Maybe Law's gonna try to take the count out. What are these two doing? They have such hatred for each other. The rings and ringside area apparently isn't a big enough battlefield for them. Look at that, Columbus rushes back into the ring. But Lawbreaker! Much like 7 Lee at the top of the show with Dante Tatum, Columbus caught off guard as he got in the ring, and DJ Law picks up the win. Like I said, it is so dangerous to get in the ring. Your opponent can take advantage, and that's what Law does. After a stellar battle, DJ Law is going to have his arm raised. DJ Law hardly able to stand. But stand he does. All right, guys, are you ready? From here on out, it is all about that championship gold. Our first of 3 title matches and our tertiary main event, the Misfits have finally gotten themselves a shot at the NGW Tag Team titles. Will it pay off, or will the league continue their dominant tear through NGW's tag team division? And still to come after this in our co-main event, the first ever 2 out of 3 fall steel cage match, when Kelsey Hayes looks to win back her NGW women's title and challenging Piper Fox. And don't forget that blockbuster of a main event, Anthony Hunt versus TZ Mass the Bully for the NGW Championship. The Misfits had to scratch and claw their way to get here. Missed opportunity after missed opportunity, but it was earlier this week on NGW TV. They were not about to let another shot slip through their fingers, besting Chaos in Order. But here on the big stage, do they have what it takes? Everybody, the league included, does not think so. But as Joseph Santos said earlier in a tweet, that's what drives them. That's what fuels their fire. Will that fire burn bright, or will Michael Boom and Brett Curtis douse it? No Rami Young by their side after her unfortunate loss earlier tonight in the women's tornado tag elimination match. The Misfits are on their own. Joseph Santos there towards the front, while Tenra, the mustache man, gets a good look at himself with his selfie stick. Yo, what up, Jay? The Misfits love to have fun. They're here for a good time, but that doesn't mean they don't want some championship gold to match their Hawaiian shirts. Will the Misfits be too much for the league to handle? The league, who has reigned atop the NGW Tag Team division since departure. Former arch rivals turned one of the best tag teams in CMV today. The basket case Michael Boom and the infamous Brett Curtis, looking for their second title defense here in Connecticut. Ooh, Hoxton, you beauty. It's the Misfits' unorthodox offense against the league's brute strength. The NGW Tag Team titles is what it is all about. The Misfits, Joseph Santos and Tenra, have heard all week long, you don't deserve to be in this match. You're a couple of jokes, jabronis. Should be in the back eating catering. But Tenra and Santos look at those people and they say, we are too much for you. As they look across at Michael Boom and Brett Curtis, who are mean mugging. These two men have no intentions of dropping their titles to a couple of losers, in their own words. Might not have a choice, though. Referee Poe takes the titles, holds them up high for all to see. Our tertiary main event here for NGW Checkpoint Connecticut, the Misfits, the League, and the Misfits are feeling it, baby. They are riding on a high. Tenra starts things off against the total basket case. And a backbreaker just might be the telltale sign of what's to come. Bullplex immediately after dodges the stop. And Tenra early tag to Santos. Well, he was there. There's that single leg dropkick you wanted. Doesn't matter who he's hitting it with. Elbow stamp, though. Boom. Knocked down to one knee. Looks like for a second he was going to be in La La Land. Yo, what up, Joey? Takedown by Joseph Santos. Escaping the corner of the League. Indeed, not a place he wants to be. Ooh, shucky ducky, quack, quack. Dropping the knee. Brings back in Tenra. Always about keeping yourselves fresh. Frequent tags, the name of the game, as I like to say. Rolling neck snap. Got to be the strategy of the Misfits to keep Michael Boom in, wear him down. No, but just as I say that, here's a tag to the specialist. Throwing Tenra right down with that STO. Yeah, Poe wants to be careful. He does not want to get between these two teams. Tag back into Boom. We're going to see this amazing tandem offense. Oh, roundhouse kick into a brain buster. Never seen something like that before. The Red Dragon appearing. Tenra shakes those cobwebs. Hangman's DDT to come back strong. And the mustache, I should say, man. Now gonna bring in Santos. Drop toe hold, elbow drop combination. Looks like Brett Curtis is having some sort of argument with our official here, with Poe. Boom wants to bring Curtis back into the mix, but Santos rejects it. Forearm smash. Bulldog out of the corner. The NGW Universe are vocal tonight. They are on their feet. They are with the Misfits. Cross arm neckbreaker. A very unique pin. Only gets him a 1 count though. But wait a minute! Santos! The Florida Flatliner to win the gold. But Brett Curtis giving Michael Boom some time. By distracting Poe, will it be enough? 1, 2, 3, what? The Misfits! Even with the distraction by Curtis, the Misfits are the new NGW Tag Team Champions. Everybody discounted them. Everyone said they couldn't do it. But they did. The Florida Flatliner had Boom out like a light. And look at Curtis on the apron. Like, you gotta be kidding me, Boom. Come on. There is going to be a party in Connecticut tonight. Oh, where'd he get that trumpet from? Tenra on the trombone to celebrate this historic title win. And is that a sign of things to come? Will it be a clean sweep for new champs tonight here on NGW Checkpoint, Connecticut? Because we are about to venture into the unknown. The first ever 2 out of 3 fall steel cage match pits Kelsey Hayes, the first ever NGW Women's Champion, against the woman who took her title back in Chicago, Piper Fox, who is reeling after the events of this past episode of NGW TV, not just losing to Rami Young, but then being betrayed by Sunny Octave. One has to wonder if Fox is 100%, whereas Hayes got that great win over Ren Kokone. The momentum firmly on her side. And still to come after this, the blockbuster collision between Anthony Hunt and TZ Mash for the NGW title. These gals are about to endure pain, the likes of which they have never felt before. But it is all for that women's championship, and that means it's worth it. 2 out of 3 falls locked inside the steel cage. This match put together by Women's Division Overseer Amber Briggs, specifically so that the House of Hayes could not interfere. There is no escape. The first woman to 2 falls, either by pin or submission, will walk out of Connecticut with the title. And a tweet from Amber says, "Do not disappoint, ladies. Who knows what I might do?" You know, there's been that fraction of people within the NGW universe saying that Piper Fox isn't a true champion, or she hasn't been tested yet because she won the belt in a triple threat, despite the fact that she pinned Kelsey Hayes while Yamai Chiba was on the outside. Still, there are some, including Kelsey, who says, "You didn't beat me one-on-one." So this is the chance to have a definitive women's champion. There will be no arguing after tonight as to who deserves to hold the gold. And a tweet from Tenra says, "Never underestimate the Misfits, baby." Oh boy, here we go. Purple Haze having her fun in the ring. The House of Hayes have had a good night so far here in Connecticut. Will it culminate with Hayes becoming a 2-time women's champion? And despite everything that has happened to her this past week, the trials and tribulations, her friend turning on her, getting hit in the back of the head with her own title, Piper Fox is here. Spirits high, And the fans 110% behind her. The fun, loving, good vibes ain't gonna last past the cage, though. The German-born Piper Fox is being hunted. But will the hunter become the hunted? Let's not waste any more time. Let's find out right now in our co-main event. The NGW Women's Championship is what it is all about. That steel cage, the ominous structure, going to enclose these two foes inside with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You really can't prepare for a match like this. There's no training for a steel cage. Kelsey Hayes, Piper Fox step into the unknown, but who will step out as the face of the NGW Women's Division? Poe gonna hold up that title, and then he's gonna get the hell out of there. He doesn't want to be trapped in that cage with these gals. And there it is. No escape. And Kelsey, wow! The rear end right away. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out. What the hell? Hayes, just like a bull being let out of its pen, charged across the ring as soon as the bell rang to hit her patented rear end. Imagine if that would have been a fall. Piper Fox, though, able to kick out. Now she's just trying to stop a mud hole. And Hayes tried for a quarter rear end, instead just got the top turnbuckle right up where the sun don't shine. Grabs the leg, dragon screw by the boss of NGW. Oh, tries for it again. And Piper Fox moves out of the way. And now Fox with a recliner. Fox, the champ, looks to score the first point by submission with a recliner, but no. Hayes pries her off, elbow to the side of the head. There we go. Finally gets it on the third attempt. Tries for the pin. 1, only a 1 count. There is no escape. Only by pinfall or submission will these two women be able to score falls. The cage there to keep the House of Hayes out. It can also be used as a weapon, as we've seen before here in CMV. Only ever been one other steel cage match in NGW history. The men in the last match actually were a part of it. Brett Curtis defeated Michael Boom. Loving these rear ends tonight. Kelsey Hayes, she's got a big old booty. Why not use it to her advantage? Oh, Piper Fox kick to the midsection. Thrown face first into the turnbuckle and a tornado DDT. Another pinfall attempt by the champion. She really wants that first point, because then Fox is going to have to score 2 falls in a row to retain her title. Kelsey Hayes lines up her shot, rolling neck snap. It has been all Hayes from the get-go, and that's not surprising considering how the match started. Bow and arrow. We've seen this before. from Hayes. Fox turns it into a tadpole splash. Irish whip off the ropes. Single leg dropkick does not topple Fox. Oh! Fox will be trying to set up her Shining Wizard, the move that won her the women's title back in Chicago. But instead, double knee gutbuster. Hayes ain't done, off the ropes. Penalty kick. The single boot right to the temple. Snap German suplex from Piper. And Fox using the support of these fans here in Connecticut to fuel her, to keep her going. Whoa! Back elbow in the corner. Kelsey Hayes on them spaghetti legs. Maybe playing. Pow! Rear end! She got it again. 1, 2. But Fox kicks out. And Kelsey is livid. Can't say that I blame her. Going after that bare knee. I actually talked about it earlier this week during NGW TV. Piper keeps that knee exposed so that when she hits her GTS finishing maneuver, it's a bigger impact, but at the same time, her knee is left unprotected and is a clear target for her opposition. Oh, what is Piper Fox doing here? Using the cage! Whipping Hayes back first into the wall. And the sound of skin meeting steel. Enough to send chills up and down my arms. And that's just the setup. Piper Fox with the GTS turning towards the hard cam. So Sonny Octave and Akira got a good look. And there's the first fall. Piper Fox gets the first fall, looking for the second immediately. Scissors pin, but Kelsey Hayes escapes. Oh my God! Backslide, 1, 2. Piper trying to end this match as quick as she can because she's got nothing left. Single knee gutbuster. Now Hayes has to get 2 falls in a row to walk out as women's champion once again. Cloverleaf pain. Handstand. Elbow drop to lower back. Those forearms smash. Jesus, Kelsey's just becoming uncaged, no pun intended. Elbow to the midsection. Goes after the arm. Leaving her jaw exposed. Kelsey makes her pay for it. And now Hayes, not sure what she was sizing Piper up for there, but it gets countered, reverse DDT. And now Piper, Shining Wizard! The move that she put Hayes down with in Chicago. Wait, what's she doing? What is Piper doing? You can't escape. Piper, oh my God! Off the cage wall, tried an elbow drop, but missed. And that's why they say it's throwing caution to the wind, but makes up for it. GTS again. 1, 2, 3, and Piper Fox is still the NGW Women's Champion with a clean sweep. Despite the botch towards the end with the missed elbow off the cage wall, Fox comes back, hits another GTS, and is still our women's champion. These two gals brutalized each other. To think of how the match started, Kelsey was dominating the opening parts. All Piper needed was a chance, though. But now it is time as Piper Fox enjoys her celebration for our main event. The blockbuster collision. The epic clash, some have called it, between Anthony Hunt and TZ Mass, with the NGW Championship on the line. TZ Mass feels as though since arriving at NGW, and well, he's got a lot of proof to back it up, that he has been carrying the show on his back, that he is the greatest NGW champion of all time. He has bullied everyone in his path. He has bulldozed right through the roster. But there has always been those that have said Anthony Hunt is the face. He's the man to beat at NGW. He is the prodigy, the man, the face that runs the place, and that has gotten under TZ's skin. It has boiled his blood. But now here in the main event of NGW Checkpoint Connecticut, he has got the opportunity in the palm of his hands to silence all of those people. Or will Anthony Hunt become the first ever two-time, or I should say double title holder in NGW history? He would become the 8th overall in CMV history, but the first to do it in NGW. The longest reigning Rising Star champion of all time. From day one, he has been rocking the boat in NGW. Retained that title just a few days ago against TZ Mass's best friend, Brian Jacobson, in a hell of a fight. And TZ saw right up close what he has got coming his way. This ain't going to be no breeze for TZ Mass. Not going to be a walk in the park. This ain't going to be a couple of minutes. He cashes his check and goes home. These are two guys who undoubtedly will be top stars on the main roster one day. Hell, TZ Mass is already on Fusion. Anthony Hunt is ready. This is the opportunity he never got way back when NGW had fresh life breathed into it. The tournament to crown a new NGW champion. Hunt was supposed to be in the finals, but he was taken out. Never got his chance. Now his chance comes in the form of that man. The bully, the bulldozer of NGW. The NGW champion. A man who has ended careers. TZ Mass said tonight is where he proves, without a shadow of a doubt, that nobody is on his level, and that includes Anthony Hunt. Is Hunt in Mass's head, though, and will that be his downfall? We don't have to speculate any further. It is time. NGW Championship is what it's all about. As these two shoot daggers across the ring at each other. They are pining for that bell to ring. Long time coming. First time ever. The Prodigy against the Bully. Who is the true face of NGW? TZ Mass has made a habit in the past of underestimating his opponents, and it has come back to bite him. But more often than not, Mass backs up his words. He says he's going to do something, and then he does it with authority. Look at that. No theatrics, just holds up his title. I don't think TZ is stupid here tonight, though. I think he knows full well who he's in that ring with. And he has brought his A-plus game. Anthony Hunt, TZ Mass, main event, NGW title. Middle of the ring. And how about that? You might think just by looking at the two, TZ Mass is going to have the obvious strength advantage, but you'd be wrong. Military press. Drop down into a single knee gutbuster. Mass replies, but not able to maintain control for long. Belly to belly suplex, European uppercut doesn't even have an effect on TZ. Cravat neckbreaker though does what it's supposed to. Overhand punch, kick to the midsection. Hunt is trapped in the corner. He's got to fight out of it, and he does. Now you've always got to keep in mind that TZ Mass does have a champion's advantage. Oh, Hunt! Oh, telling TZ where you go and come back in and suck it. Mass coming at him with a stunner and now an anaconda vice. I've never seen Mass utilize this submission. I've never even seen Mass use a submission before. Or hardly ever, at least. As I was saying, though, Mass can retain his title via count-out or disqualification, whereas Anthony Hunt does not have that privilege. He can only become the champion by pinfall or submission in the ring. Mass gets back to his feet, forearm smash. Fireman's carry position and dropped over that top rope. The excellence of execution is TZ Mass. He knows how to use his environment to inflict pain and agony on his opponents, to do what he has to do, no matter the cost, to remain atop the heap. And that gator roll is almost primal by Mass into a crossface. The NGW universe here almost in a state of not knowing how to react. They don't know who to cheer for. They don't know how this one is going to go. The betting odds, 50-50. Shea Hodgson, I'd like to know who he put his money on, because I sure as hell would have no idea who to root for. But Anthony Hunt already leaking that crimson red after those side control punches by Mass, and it's Mass who you do not want to get into a striking confrontation with. Vertical suplex turned into a hangman's neck breaker. Versatile is the moveset of TZ Mass. He hits things you would never ever expect him to, that he shouldn't be able to hit. And just gloating, mocking Anthony Hunt as he had his knee pressed down on the back of his head. Just complete disrespect. Mass has no love for the Rising Star Champion, the Prodigy of NGW. Oh, another stunner! And TZ keeping himself psyched up, making sure he doesn't make a mistake, going right back after that open wound like a shark in the deep blue ocean smells the blood of its prey. Anthony Hunt bleeding like a stuck pig here. All over his chest. TZ Mask is dominating right now. Only a 2 count though on the lateral. And this has just turned into what we're used to seeing from the British Bulldozer. Him just having his way. But don't count Hunt out just yet. Goes after the base of the big man. You take out those legs, Mask can't throw around his horsepower. Escapes the vertical suplex. Running bulldog. And Mask just favoring the submission holds tonight. I guess he wants to force Anthony Hunt to say I quit. He wants that satisfaction of making Hunt tap. Another bulldog. TZ is draining himself. How much of an ass kicking he's delivering, but some time wasted there. Hunt puts it to good use. And here we go, Mask to hammer the final nail in the coffin. Max effect. Making sure Hunt doesn't get lucky with a rope break to be the definitive face of NGW, but just a 2 count. Maybe it was that little bit of time Mask wasted dragging Hunt away from the ropes that did it. Mask is gassed, guys. I don't think I've ever seen the NGW champion so tired before. Jawbreaker by the Prodigy. Kick to the midsection. Butterfly position. Stalls. Letting the blood rush to the head of Mask before dropping flat. And Hunt catching his second wind. If there's one to be had, I mean, just look at the guy. Ah, there ain't no party like an uppercut party, baby. Cause an uppercut party don't stop. Mask getting his jaw turned to dust. Another one. Another one. Off the ropes, drop kick. Anthony Hunt is rolling, and when he gets rolling, he's impossible to stop. Mask overpowers him though, and just taunting right in his face. Another stunner, the third of the match. Jawbreaker. Anthony Hunt closes the distance with another drop kick. This match is about as close to the collar as we all expected. Leg drop, stomp to the face, lateral press by the challenger. The Rising Star champion become a double champ, only gets a 2 count. Big punch, military press, TZ Mask, 280, maybe 290. Reverses it into a DDT. The cutthroat Mask says he's had enough. I have never seen this much blood in my days of calling CMV action. Somehow though, Anthony is still standing. He's still conscious. And he is still giving Mask a fight. The fight of his life. Anthony Hunt. Knee to the face. Mask is out. Mask is out. Nobody's home. Into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. And Hunt pleads with every Poe. He thought for sure that was a 3, but he gets back to task, lining up his shot, finger on the trigger. TZ's ready for him. Reverses skull crack, clothesline, and Mask with a mighty roar to mark his territory. This is his playing field. Dragon Sleeper applied again. Mask doesn't care that he's getting Hunt's blood all over him. Wrenching back. Will Hunt tap? Will Mask retain? No, knee to the face. Knee to the face again. Mass effect out of nowhere. Uno, dos, tres, and TZ Mask is still the NGW champion. Just like that. What a match. But the Bully lives up to his moniker. And even Anthony Hunt didn't have what it took to topple the Bulldozer. I thought Hunt had it won right here, I'll tell you. The vertical suplex GTS. But only got him a 2 count. And with a second Mass Effect, TZ is still untouchable. And there is no argument now. Who is the man in NGW? Well, guys, thank you as always for tuning in and watching the show along with me. I thought it was amazing from top to bottom. All 7 matches, stellar. But yeah, if you're new and you like what you saw, make sure you drop a follow so that you know when I go live. And I will throw out our social media links. If you are interested, our Twitter and our Discord and our website, communityuniverse.4emotion.com, is where you can find us too. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Fusion. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Toodles.